Hi. So, do you prefer to be called plain Jane or do you want to be called by your...
Oh yeah, plain is fine. I'm literally just noticing I have my like full government name up in the corner. But
That's
yeah,
okay. We all do. So, it's so excited to meet you. So, I'm Mel or Melissa. I'm excited for this new season of House of Villains. I've seen a couple episodes. Um,
love.
so tell me about your pivot from it was RuPaul's Drag Race to House of Villains. Both
Hmm.
are completely different, but still plain Jane, still plain.
Hmm.
But how would you distinguish the two in terms of what you're trying to show?
Well, I guess RuPaul's Drag Race was sort of my start, you know what I mean? And I feel like with House of Villains, at least the Drag Race audience has gotten a taste of who I am.
Mhm.
So it was a matter of you know, just developing my on-screen persona past just what you've seen on Drag Race and letting the villain fully, fly fully out of the cage. You know what I mean? On Drag Race, I feel like obviously I'm competing with other drag queens, with other queer people, and with House of Villains, I was I think the only like LGBT queer person on this cast this time
Mhm.
around. So yeah, it was a whole different ball game because of the cast. It was a whole different format. But ultimately just like another platform for me to be even more chaotic and even more unhinged than I was on Drag Race.
Some people would like to say you're the star of House of Villains this season. How do you feel about that?
I would have to agree. And I know that it's a large burden to bear, and especially alongside Tiffany New York Pollard, you know what I mean? Being called the star is, do I really want to take up that mantle, knowing that Tiffany is, such an icon. But you know what? I think that Tiffany has had so many iconic appearances. I feel like
Yes, she has. Yes,
for
she
this
has.
one, she can sort of take the back, she can sort of, let me drive and take the passenger seat. You know what I mean? Take the passenger side while I steer the ship, babe, because it's time for me to shine and for me to be the star, I think.
I think so too. I read a lot of reviews. I watched the show as well, but I was into the sort of thread about it, the gossip about it, and everyone is loving you as a villain. They're loving seeing you on the show. They love seeing her. We love New York. You know we love New York. So what could we expect from you from this season? Yeah, we have seen so much so far, but are there any surprises, any spoilers that you can tell us?
Well, I just think that you're gonna see, not to give away too much, I think that you're gonna see even more than you've
Mhm.
seen me dish out on Drag Race. And you're gonna see me, get a little bit crazier and just get a little bit more
Crazier than this?
crazier than this, even more scrappy, honey. You might even see some fights.